Grain and livestock markets closed mixed to higher Thursday. This is the American Ag Network. I'm Corryn with this closing market wrap-up. Grain and oilseed futures closed higher Thursday with soybean strength spilling over into corn and wheat. Soybeans, which surged overnight on optimism surrounding U.S.-China trade relations, held gains of around 10 cents at the close. Weekly export sales were generally strong across most agricultural commodities, with soybeans the clear exception. USDA reported net soybean sales of just 281,800 metric tons, a marketing year low and down 80% from the 4-week average. Trade estimates had ranged from 300,000 to 1.1 million metric tons. USDA also confirmed a flash sale of 108,000 metric tons to Egypt. The larger export storyline came from a South China Morning Post report indicating China is posed to extend last fall's trade truce by 1 year when President Donald Trump and President Xi Jinping meet in April. That follows Trump's recent suggestion that China could purchase 20 million metric tons of U.S. soybeans this season instead of 12 million. While some skepticism remains, soybean futures showed little hesitation in reacting positively. Livestock futures moved lower across the board. Lean hog contracts fell between 15 cents and $2.20, pressured by technically driven long liquidation, futures premiums to cash, and rising feed costs. Most active April hogs dropped through their 40-day moving average to a nearly 1-month low of 91.35, with chart support near $90 and the 200-day moving average at 89.15. Live cattle futures slipped 25 to 88 cents lower earlier in the session, while feeder cattle declined 58 cents to 223. Both markets were pressured by speculative long liquidation, negative packer margins, and stronger corn prices. Taking a look at closing numbers, March corn up 3 1/4 at 431 1/4. March soybeans up 13 1/4 at 1137 1/4. March wheat up 15 1/4 at 552 1/2. March Kansas City wheat up 15 1/2 at 554. March Minneapolis wheat up 7 1/4 at 577. Moving over to the livestock complex, we're seeing February live cattle up 15 at 242.50, March feeder cattle down 172 at 365.72, and February hogs down 15 at 86.75. Thanks for joining me for this closing market wrap-up. I'm Corryn with the American Ag Network.